Global greenhouse gas emissions follow a specific distribution. 26% is generated entirely by food production. Rajendra Kumar V. Saraf is an environmental engineer who treats dietary habits as a technical system. From this perspective, every grocery choice is an input that results in a measurable environmental output. We are going to run a 3-step audit on your grocery routine. Adjusting these specific inputs can reduce your personal food-related carbon footprint by up to 50%. Food is a central, daily part of our lifestyle. Optimizing this specific system allows an individual to significantly lower their contribution to global emissions. Step 1 is restructuring your plate. This begins by auditing your weekly shopping list to identify and remove the highest emission food inputs. Non-vegetarian food, particularly red meat and dairy, accounts for nearly 60% of all food-related emissions. These outputs are driven by the massive amounts of land and water required to sustain livestock, as well as enteric fermentation, the methane produced during animal digestion. This bar chart compares the carbon outputs of different proteins. Producing 1 kilogram of chicken generates between 2.59 and 6 kilograms of carbon dioxide equivalents. Lamb and mutton rank even higher. Plant-based equivalents require a fraction of those resources. Ultra-processed foods also carry a heavy carbon penalty. The energy-intensive manufacturing, packaging, and cold chain logistics generate over 1/3 of diet-related environmental impacts. Shifting toward a plant-based diet yields immediate mathematical benefits, saving roughly 1.5 to 2.1 tons of carbon dioxide equivalents per person annually. By changing the raw materials on your plate, you eliminate the heavy industrial and agricultural emissions attached to them at the source. Step 2 is optimizing your sourcing. This requires changing where and when you buy food to eliminate the logistical carbon penalty known as food miles. This map illustrates the transportation fuel and continuous cold storage energy required to import out-of-season produce across the globe. Utilizing local farmers markets allows you to bypass this logistics network. Aligning your diet with the natural local harvest season ensures you receive produce at peak ripeness with no transportation penalty. Sourcing from organic farms further reduces emissions. Organic agriculture prohibits fossil fuel-heavy synthetic fertilizers and utilizes natural methods that improve soil carbon sequestration. While organic goods are often perceived as expensive, buying seasonal produce directly from local farmers allows you to bypass the heavy retail markups associated with imported supermarket items. A diet that aligns with the immediate local ecosystem effectively short-circuits the global supply chain's carbon output. Step 3 is engineering a zero-waste kitchen. We need to prevent household waste, so the resources spent growing your food aren't squandered in a landfill. Roughly 19% of food production is wasted at household and retail levels. When this organic matter decays in a landfill, it emits concentrated methane. There is also the issue of packaging. Single-use, non-recyclable food packaging materials make up almost half of all municipal solid waste. To fix this, utilize reusable canvas bags at the market and transfer bulk dry goods into airtight glass jars at home to keep them fresh. To prevent premature disposal, you must understand the strict difference between these labels. Best before usually refers to peak quality and flavor, while use by is the critical date for food safety. You can also extend the life of your produce through smart storage, such as utilizing high-humidity crisper drawers to delay spoiling. Finally, look for ugly produce. These are slightly damaged or unusually shaped fruits and vegetables that are nutritionally identical to perfect specimens, but are otherwise discarded by retailers. Preventing food waste honors the massive expenditure of water, land, and energy required to generate the food in the first place. After this comprehensive audit, your newly organized kitchen is stocked entirely with zero-waste, plant-based, and locally sourced nutrition. This entire framework follows one overarching rule: minimal is the best solution. The most impactful step you can take is to strictly control your purchasing quantities to match your actual consumption. Pull out your grocery list right now. Look at your plan for the week and apply just one of these 3 steps to your very next shopping trip.